Once you have logged in, you can see your name here, talk, preferences, watch list contributions, and the logout option. So once you have logged in, make sure you are able to see your name here. That would symbolize that you have logged in. Now, let me show you how to create a template. For that, let us just take a look at the sample templates which are created. Let me first show you a template on, let's say, rule of sum and rule of product. You see, the blue boxes here denote the standard instructions for the teachers. Teach the concept with the following analogy. Now, an analogy has been given here to motivate the students. After such a motivation, encourage students to discuss with each other and answer the questions. So we have a few questions which the students have to answer. Also ask them to give reasons for their answers and then state the rule of sum and the rule of product. Right? So instead of directly stating the rule of sum and rule of product, we initially start with the motivation, where we give an analogy and then we give time for them to discuss and then we state. Through this, learning becomes much easier. And at the end, problem solving will always give clarity for the students. So you see, the boxed sentences are the instructions for the teacher. So a template will consist of such instructions, the content in the blue boxes, and also the actual analogy to be given, the questions to be asked, all the details basically. So this is the template of rule of sum and rule of product. Now let's go back. And then let's check, let's say, kettle on numbers. Now, here we start with the puzzle, okay, a simple version of it, then go to the constraint version. So here it is also stated what are the confusions which can arise once the problem is stated. Now, the important points which are to be mentioned to the students, that is also stated here. Then explain the solution of the problem and then give a detailed explanation. Basically, when you explain the solution, give a broader picture first and then give a detailed explanation of the solution. Then again, we have some confusions and some important points which are to be mentioned to the students. I'm just showing you the template here so that you will understand how to create another template. Now, since this is a particular problem, let us move on to generalize the above problem. With this, you will be able to give the general formula of the nth kettle number. So do you observe what is a template? So you see, together, these directions and the details involved, that is the actual puzzle and what are the confusions the students can face, the explanation, together these constitute what is called as the template. I would suggest all of you to take a look at these templates, spend a couple of minutes with it and you would be able to understand it better. So now, given these templates, how do you create another one? Let me tell you. Basically, these templates, whatever are created, are saved as pages, individual pages. So, in order to create another template, we would have to create such a page first. How do we do that? This is a section. Let us count as a new section here. This is a chapter. Click on Edit. And you would be able to see something like this, Editing Discrete Mathematics section. So the section is Let Us Count here and these are the individual pages. Now let's say I want to create a new template on, let's say, Y counting. Do you see the syntax here? 2 square brackets, then the text and then again 2 square brackets. Now I'm going to click on Save Changes. You would see that the page has got created. Your edit was saved, it says. Now, clicking on this will take you to the new page, Y counting, right? You can write the template here and then again click on Save Page and the page would be saved. Since we have not typed anything, you're not able to see anything here, but once you type, the content will be visible. I hope you are clear with how to create a template. If you want to create another template, let's say in the section sets, again go to Edit and then the same thing you can follow. Open brackets, power set, let me say intersection of sets, and then close the brackets. Okay, and then save changes. Until you do not click on save changes, the page will not be saved. Now, this page, intersection of sets, has been created. Click on that, go to the page and start editing and creating the template here. Again, click on save page. You will be able to see the page intersection of sets here. Write the template here. So that was with how to create templates. Now, please refer the frequently asked questions to obtain the answer for your question. If your question is not one among the questions already stated here, please feel free to contact us by writing to us at any one of these email IDs.